This is my people. This is I greet you all. I've done this kind of video before, but for clarity's sake and because the numbers of Africans and black personalities that their brain has been trampled upon is too many. Yes, so many of black Africans cannot think for themselves. They only rely on what other persons tell them. That's why those who are in charge of who are our religious leaders or in the name of any traditional or religious position, maybe the pastors, the imam, just name them. Anybody who is in a leadership position that preaches religion is able to trample on them anyhow. Now, let me say this. I've said it before. I keep getting this kind of comment saying that the Iranians are the sponsor of terror, especially in West Africa and every part of the world. This is a common belief among my people, Nigerians and most Africans. But I want to ask a question. In my time, in taking studies of the modus operandi of these terrorists, I come to understand one thing. When terrorists are being neutralized, sophisticated weapons are recovered. Even up to foreign currencies are recovered. And over the years, it has been proven that these weapons can be traced to the country of origin, the country who made them. And they are being bought in mass. They are not being brought in by one by one. These guns are bought in numbers, in huge numbers. These currencies are in chunks. And we know the country who has this currency and the country who often has the name and label on these weapons that are found in the hands of these terrorists. Now, if you are telling me that the Iranians are the sponsor of terror, just how you have been told, I want you to prove to me in what way. Terrorism is something that you cannot say it's familiar with the Iranians. It's not there. Countries like the United States of America, China, Russia, every other first-class nation, every other developed country, they don't really have the kind of terrorism that is ravaging Africa and Nigeria in particular. Now, what am I trying to say? Let's assume that the Iranians are the sponsor of these terror groups. Is it not a failure of your government that is not able to handle or tackle these terrorists that comes into their territory and gain ground and begin to dictate what the government does and what they don't do? It is the failure of your government that cannot curtail these terrorists. Now, let me tell you, why are these terrorist groups not surviving, not fostering in countries like Russia, countries like China, United States of America, Germany, name it, France and England? You know why? Somebody